each other, man, you know what I mean? I said, what you think about this? You wanna do that? I said, yeah. He was like, all right, cool. So yeah. And I told him, I said, well, I'm gonna jump out there first, and then you just gonna jump out there and we'll line it up. Right. And he said, all right. And when I jump out there, act like he ain't know what's going on. Then that's what it was about. You know what I'm saying? Now, it about, oh, you playing? Okay, you gonna play. All right, cool. Well, how about blood?
Yo, this 50C versus T situation is getting real personal now. And honestly, it makes way more sense once you hear T's side of the story. It ain't my fault you look like your mama. So, boom. T recently did an interview with Gillian Wallow, and he basically revealed that him and 50 had already talked about doing a versus in real life, while they were back both out in handling a movie stuff. According to Tip, he brought the versus idea up to 50 first, and 50 was like, yeah, and T was basically like, yeah, I'll start first. So, in T's mind, this was a real conversation, not just internet trolling, not just rap talk and actual discussion.
Okay, so first, it was really about celebrating each other's catalog. Me and out back there, bro. This shit, I ain't just called out the blue. Yeah. Me and out back there.
You talking about you were 50?
Yeah, man, we talk about that, man. Shit come out of nowhere.
All right.
We were moving around in LA, man, selling some TV shows while we were around each other, man, you know what I mean? I said, think about this. He was like, you wanna do that? I said, yeah. He was like, all right, cool. So I told him, I said, well, I'm gonna jump out there first, and then you just gonna jump out there and we'll line it up. Right. And he said, all right. And when I jump out there, like he ain't know what's going on. Then that's what it was about. You know what I'm saying? Now, it about, oh, you playing? Okay, you gonna play. All right, cool. Well, how about fuck all of it? All of it. I don't even want to, man. Cause now I question your character. I kick that, then man. Say you don't want to do it. All the other extra lame shit, man. Goofy.
So y'all talked about it. You saying you went out there.
Years ago. Years ago we spoke about it.
I think it'd be a great battle though. I think
ain't gonna happen. That's gonna happen, man. I don't want to stand on stage with him. I have no interest in standing on stage with him. I don't respect him.
Discussion, but then 50 left him hanging. And that's why the whole thing feels different now, because from T's perspective, this ain't just jokes. He feels like 50 played him. Now, let's rewind for context, because when T first started pushing the versus idea publicly, 50 didn't really entertain it. Instead, 50 responded in a classic 50 fashion, trolling. He was posting the stay away from me energy memes and basically started clowning the whole idea. And if you know 50, then you already know he might not always respond like a rapper, but he will respond like the king of petty. Asterisk, the internet is currently in a state of absolute meltdown because the king of Instagram trolling has finally pushed the button that no one thought he would ever touch. Reports are exploding across it.
It's come to my attention that everyone's calling me a troll. Some said even king of trolls. First of all, I'm flattered, but I'm done with all that. I would never do a deal with DoorDash and quite literally deliver beef when millions of people are watching. I mean, who would do something like that? Delivering quality beef, it's more of an art than science. Don't want to be too obvious. It's all about timing, and I'm always on time. No matter what kind of beef you have going on this weekend, remember DoorDash delivers. Oh, they sell combs. What a coincidence. Oh, they sell combs.
Across every social media platform that 50 Cent has officially responded to T.I.'s recent jabs. And he didn't just use words, he went straight for the jugular. Fans are gasping in disbelief because the G-Net mogul reportedly posted an incredibly disrespectful and provocative photo of T.I.'s wife, Tiny Harris, on his official page. The streets are saying that this isn't just a regular rap beef anymore. This has turned into a personal war where family is no longer off. Emotions are running at an all-time high as the rubber meets the road in one of the most legendary rivalries in hip-hop history. Everyone is asking the same question. Did 50 Cent finally go too far? The tension is so thick you can feel it through the screen as the King of the South prepares his next move. Stay tuned because we are breaking down every single detail of this reported fallout that has left the industry completely divided and the fans screaming for more. The reports began to surface early this morning when Sharpied followers noticed a post on 50 Cent's timeline that seemed to target the very heart of T.I.'s world. According to these emerging accounts, the photo in question was a throwback that many are calling a direct insult to the sanctity of T.I. and Tiny's marriage. Sources close to the situation claim that this move was a calculated retaliation after T.I. supposedly made comments questioning 50's legacy during a recent interview. The drama intensified instantly, with the comments section turning into a digital battlefield. People are shocked because 50 Cent is known for being ruthless, but bringing a man's wife into the equation is a line that many in the culture believe should never be crossed. Insiders suggest that behind the scenes, the atmosphere is incredibly tense. Reports indicate that T.I.'s camp is absolutely fuming, with some associates claiming that the King of the South is ready to take this way beyond the internet. The emotional stakes are hitting a breaking point, as Tiny Harris herself is reportedly caught in the middle of a storm. She didn't ask for. Fans are divided, with some laughing at the mogul's relentless trolling, while others are calling for a truce. Before things escalate into real-world conflict, the reports highlight a supposed phone call that took place shortly after the post went up, where voices were raised and threats were allegedly exchanged between the two camps. The industry is holding its breath because when two giants of this magnitude clash, the fallout is always massive. As the narrative unfolds, more details are leaking about the history of this friction. It's being said that this isn't just about one photo. It's about years of simmering resentment over who truly holds the crown of hip-hop's biggest entrepreneur. The reports suggest that 50 Cent feels T.I. has been taking shots from the sidelines for too long, and he decided to end the conversation with a move that would hurt the most. Friends and family members of both artists are reportedly taking sides, creating a rift that is tearing through the tight-knit Atlanta and New York circles. The drama is being described as a masterclass in psychological warfare, with 50 Cent using his massive platform to embarrass his rival in the most public way possible. The reactions from the public have been nothing short of chaotic. Social media influencers are dissecting every pixel of the reported photo, trying to understand the context and the hidden message 50 was trying to send. According to some reports, the photo was specifically chosen to remind T.I. of a time when things weren't so stable, adding a layer of disrespect that is truly cold-blooded. The tension between the two camps is said to be at an all-time high, with intermediaries trying to cool the flames before someone makes a move they can't take back. The mogul's reputation for never backing down is being tested, as many wonder if he will eventually delete the post or double down on the disrespect. The reports continue to detail a supposed confrontation at a high-profile industry event where both stars were expected to appear. Sources say that security has been doubled and promoters are scrambling to keep the two icons in separate buildings. The emotional toll on the families involved is reportedly heavy, with Tiny Harris being described as frustrated and exhausted by the constant use of her image in her husband's professional disputes. The narrative paints a picture of a house divided, where loyalty to a spouse is being tested by the pressure of public ridicule. The buzz is not slowing down, and every new report brings a fresh wave of speculation about how T.I. will formally respond to such a direct insult to his wife. The final layers of these reports suggest that the beef has reached a point of no return. Insiders are saying that the documentary of this rivalry will eventually show that this specific Instagram post was the moment everything changed. The reports mention that even other rap legends are stepping in, trying to mediate a peace treaty before the situation gets even uglier. However, with 50 Cent's history of legendary feuds, many believe he is just getting started. The suspense is building as the world waits for T.I.'s official rebuttal. Will it be a song, a video, or another disrespectful post? The drama is real, the stakes are personal, and the entire hip-hop world is watching this train wreck happen in real-time. Now that you have heard the shocking details of these reports, we want to know what you think about this explosive situation. Did 50 Cent cross the line by posting that photo of Tiny Harris? Or is everything fair game in the world of rap beef and social media trolling? The drama is unfolding as we speak, and your opinion matters in this conversation. Do you think T.I. should ignore the bait, or is it time for him to respond with the same energy? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because the internet is divided and we want to see where you stand. If you want to stay updated on every single twist and turn in this saga, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on all notifications so you never miss a beat. Don't forget to like this video if you love the drama and share it with your friends to see what they think about 50 Cent's latest move. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for the next update because this war is far from over.